This is the story of a fisherman named John, who went to the sea every morning in his small wooden boat. But on this day, something was different. A thick blanket of fog swallowed the entire sea. John could barely see a few feet ahead. Confused and lost, he kept rowing, hoping the fog would clear. That's when he saw it. A large, silent boat, drifting in the middle of nowhere. Curiosity pulled him closer. He tied his small boat to it, and stepped aboard. Inside, everything looked normal. Food was fresh, clothes were folded neatly, the stove was warm, and signs of human presence were everywhere. Except there wasn't a single person on board. Not a voice. Not a footstep. Not even a shadow. John tried starting the engine, but it was completely dead. He climbed to the deck using binoculars, hoping to see another boat. But the fog had swallowed the entire horizon. Disheartened, he returned to the control room and turned on the radio. "This is a stranded vessel. Is anyone listening? Please respond." Silence. He decided to return to his own boat. But when he reached the edge, his boat was gone. He had tied it tightly. But now only an empty rope dangled in the water. Even stranger, the fog had lifted. The sky was suddenly bright. It was already noon. Confused and scared, he went back to the empty ship, searching for answers. He found a toolbox, worked for hours, and somehow managed to fix the engine. But danger wasn't over. He tried the radio again. Still no response. Feeling an urgent need to use the toilet, he went to the ship's restroom. While standing at the railing afterward, someone shoved him from behind. He fell straight into the freezing sea. He gasped, grabbed the railing, and fought the violent waves, somehow pulling himself back onto the ship. Terrified, he rushed back to the restroom, and the door slammed shut on its own. He tried escaping. Nothing worked. Not the lock, not the handle. Something, or someone, was trapping him. Suddenly, bloodstains on the floor caught his eye. His heart froze. Before he could think, the ship began shaking violently, as if something massive had hit it. John panicked, climbed up to the window, and escaped to the deck. From a distance, a gigantic cargo ship was heading straight toward him. He waved his shirt, screamed, tried everything, but no one saw him. Desperate, he threw a rope to slow the ghost ship down. But the rope got tangled in the engine fan, snapped back, and wrapped around his neck, nearly strangling him to death. Just then, crash, the cargo ship slammed into him. The whole world went dark. When he woke up, the restroom was filled with water, but strangely, it wasn't salty sea water. It was clean, fresh, almost like someone placed it there intentionally. His voice cracked as he begged, "Whoever you are, please let me go." Still no answer. Starving, weak, and exhausted, he drank from the shower, but the water soon disappeared. When he tried drinking from the sink, it had turned salty. The ship was sinking. Fast. The door wouldn't open. The water was rising. John was drowning. And then, in the last second, a soft click echoed. The door burst open under the force of water, and John spilled into the hallway. He climbed to the roof, gasping for air, broken and terrified. He knew one thing. The ship wanted him dead. He needed to escape. Using airbags and the broken door, he built a small raft and climbed onto it. He drifted for hours. But the ghost ship never sank. It stood there, untouched by the storm. After hours, he had an idea. Return to the ship, repair everything properly, and escape on it. He fixed the leaks, pumped out the water, repaired the hull. Everything. He tried the engine again. Nothing. It was as if the ship refused to move. Hours later, exhausted, he collapsed on the deck. And then, he saw something that froze his soul. The island behind the ship. The one he never noticed before. Looked exactly the same as when he arrived. Same place. Same boat. Same silence. Almost like nothing had ever happened. John didn't know if it was a nightmare, a time loop, or a cursed place. But one thing was real. What he suffered was not a dream.